next I want to talk about Jay-Z. What's going on with Jay-Z in this?
Jigga.
With how his Jigga. First off,
flexing
what's the app called this Clubhouse or whatever it's
Clubhouse.
called?
Motherfuckers are still using that bullshit.
What is up with this app? It got people that don't even talk going in on full dialogue. Like, I'm listening to Jay-Z speak more words than I've heard him speak in a long time, and he was on there talking to Alicia Keys the other day, like 21 Savage. Like, so he was basically, and in my opinion, I think it's another case of Jay-Z kind of just being, I get it, he's Jay-Z, trust me, I live in New York, I understand. But I feel like he being a little disrespectful to a lot of people that might be able to challenge him on this, right? Yeah, Jay-Z claims that nobody could step to him on that Verzuz stage. That not even to come to him about it, because there's nobody that's even worth the time or that would even be able to match him. So we're gonna start with Don this time, then we're gonna go to Clay, then we're gonna go to Phil. What you think, bro?
Yeah,
Don,
and I'm a huge Jay-Z fan. Like, I listen to a lot of Jay-Z, and he's definitely tripping, bro. Like, Jay-Z got hits, but there's some people out there that got way more hits than Jay-Z, at least right now, too.
Yeah, I'm about to talk about a couple in my opinion.
He's tripping, bro. Like, I think he must be on like one of them, like, just it's maybe a billionaire trip.
I'm like power billionaire Jay-Z.
I'm not gonna call it a power trip. It's a billionaire trip.
His are very specific. I call them Jay-Z trips. I feel like he be kind of just like going in his zone and thinking like, oh, I'm the only person that matters in this rap game thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like I said, I'm gonna save my opinion. So who did I say next? Phil? Phil's next. Phil, you tell me. Tell me how what you think.
For me, it's coming from a guy from the islands. I'm from this island called Curacao, and there Jay-Z wasn't what Jay-Z was when I came to the United States and realized he was. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like Jay-Z sometimes may think Jay-Z's bigger than he actually is. He's a billionaire, of course, right? But he's not what, like, for example, I'm not trying to say, but like what Kanye is. Even though Kanye says Jay-Z's above him, it's like Kanye. Even in Curacao, Kanye was like Kanye, you know what I mean? He's Kanye everywhere, you know what I mean? And for me, I think Kanye even can battle him, in my opinion. Kanye will give him a run for his money because he got bangers. Kanye got hits after hits, you know what I mean? Hits after hits,
people, man. You know,
bro.
A couple people.
I ain't gonna lie.
What you think? Yeah.
I was just having this conversation with my boy Ant earlier today, and you know, obviously, when you think about somebody going up against Jay-Z, you know, the typical thing to think of is, oh, like Nas could go up against Jay-Z, but not for nothing. Like, I think Nas would give him a run for his money, but I would love to see 50 go up against Jay-Z. And I think 50 would. I think 50 would give him a run for his money.
I don't know about 50, but y'all missing one person though.
No. You gotta remember, Verzuz. Ever since that Locks and Dipset Verzuz, they changed the atmosphere. It's not just about your hits. It's not just about you gotta bring everything. It's the underground shit. It's the unreleased shit. It's the freestyle shit. It's the remix shit. The feature shit. Mm-hmm. Nigga, 50 would wash him. I'm sorry. 50 would probably wash him.
Probably. In my opinion, like, it's so crazy that Jay-Z's the person who's saying this, really, because Jay-Z is very versatile as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Not only with how he raps and his flows like that, but his subject matters, whatever. But because of that, there's almost so much people from every lane of rap that you could think of at least one person that could counter what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the main people I think is Lil Wayne. Like, first off,
I was gonna bring up Wayne.
Lil Wayne too.
First off, everybody knows how I feel about the whole Kanye shit, whatever. And I'm not even gonna I got Casey here saying, you know, Kanye would beat him. Michael Jackson, I don't think, obviously Michael Jackson, I don't even know how it work, but whatever. Right. Michael Jackson. So forget.
We're gonna keep it at rappers, because put all that nigga, I'll say Vibes Cartel could beat him, nigga.
All right. So because especially if we're talking about just going hit for hit back and forth. Come on, bro. Forget even Kanye West, forget Drake, who I agree will also maybe give him a run for his money. Forget Drake. But if Jay-Z wants to say, I'm talking about people that, you know, maybe even started the same time as me or that I would consider on my level, start with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne can sit there on Verzuz. When Verzuz started, the first thing that came to my mind was I feel sorry for the person that got to go against Lil Wayne.
Go against Lil Wayne.
Because, and in my opinion, I thought maybe it would be Gucci, but obviously it ended up being Gucci and Jeezy or whatever. But Lil Wayne could sit down and bring up hits from tapes niggas don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? From like, you know what I'm saying? And we talking about not even full-blown 5-minute songs. We talking maybe 1 minute, 2 minute songs of him just killing beats. You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
I tell you this right now. I remember this off memory. Lil Wayne's verse, Beyonce got a song called "Upgrade You" from back in the day with Jay-Z was featured on it. Lil Wayne shit that he spit to the tape was far better than Jay-Z's verse on his own woman's song. You know what I'm saying? So right there, he would kill him with that. Like, nigga, I could bring up songs of your own woman that I've remixed that I've done better verses than you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Jay-Z wants to go as far as say, oh, nah, not with no hits. Let's talk. Let's. Only person that can see me on the stage is someone who's going to come with the lyrics or whatever. I think he disrespected Nas and 50. You get what I'm saying? I feel like while Nas clearly does not have half as many even hits as Jay-Z, lyrically, Nas can see Jay-Z, bro. I tell people this all the time.
With that and his stage presence, I think he'll give
his stage
Jay a run for his money. And 50 would just like turn the crowd up and just like talking shit.
Exactly.
With hits and you talking about like wordplay and being versatile stuff. 50 would murk him
and stage presence and talking shit. He would violate, bro. He would
violate him. OD. And that's why I'm like, bro, man. I feel like Jay-Z does certain things because he knows just because of his status, certain people won't step to him or won't even challenge what he's saying. Because if you do that, then it's like, oh, you disrespecting Jay-Z, whatever. But it's like, yo, you tripping, man. Like Wayne, 50, and Nas, I feel like there's 3 people he really disrespected saying that. Even Eminem.
Yeah.
I think
that was a big debate some people
today feel their way about Eminem, but Eminem can see Jay-Z on that stage with hits.
He could, but some people were saying, some people were conflicted with picking one or the other. So they say like, oh, I can't put them in the same category. But I'm like, bro, they're both rappers. They're both lyrical.
Put Jay-Z and Eminem in the same category. Yeah, hell yeah, you can.
Yeah, somebody was saying because that's what it was. Their argument was because they have different demographics. But I'm like, that's not necessarily true because I know mad white people that bump Jay-Z and I know mad black people that bump Eminem. So I don't know where they were getting that argument from.
Yeah,
but that's what they were saying.
I would say obviously you could argue, you know, and Eminem don't owe nobody nothing, so I don't really care. But he's obviously not, I would say, as publicly popular as he was back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word.
That's true.
Die-hard fan base. But people just not checking for him like they would back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Jay-Z, people still kind of, you know. But yeah, bro, them people he disrespected, bro.
Yeah, my thing with that, if because I feel like it was like he said that to, like, so he didn't get pressed about hitting the stage for verses. I would have rather him say, like, I think we spoke about it in the last episode. Like, I don't think they'll be able to afford my time at that. You know what I'm saying?
Even that.
Like, I'd rather him
the
say
alley,
that.
bro.
That
was an alley. Somebody's gonna dunk it soon. Somebody's gonna dunk it soon. He was throwing the alley, bro. I know somebody's gonna dunk it soon. They probably talking to Swiss and Timberland right now. No kizzy.
Yeah, I just think
because if you notice, a lot of these verses, they start with somebody saying some shit like, "Oh, nobody can't," and the next thing you know, the whole camaraderie. You know, that's what social media is now. You know, all publicity is good publicity, as NWA said. You know what I'm saying? So they feeding off of that shit now when it comes to the verses, bro. Maybe. So I think, in my personal opinion, when I heard it, my first thing is, oh, it's an alley. Somebody gonna catch it, and I'm just thinking, who gonna catch it? Is it gonna be Nas? You know, the most predictable one. Or is it going to be somebody else?
I don't think Jay-Z will go up there and actually do it.
I don't think he's doing it. Yeah, I think that was part of why he even did all this was to say, like, look, I'm not going on that stage, bro. Like, nothing's going to get. Yeah, but like y'all said, I feel like why he didn't just say that, like, yo, y'all can't afford me on that stage.
Yeah,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Could have just said that if that's what it was.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, that's all he had to say. All he had.
He
to
knew
say.
we would have been talking about it too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think he knew by saying it, we're gonna be talking about it for sure.
That's true.
And I feel like there's certain artists that you won't ever see on the Versus stage. I don't think we're gonna see Drake on the Versus stage. I don't think we're gonna see.
Yeah, you're never gonna see. Not no time soon. Never Drake. Not Kanye.
Maybe Nas. You may see Nas possibly. I don't know.
Versus would have to get bigger.
All right. So next question then. Other than Jay-Z, who do you think would be worthy to go on that stage with Nas?
With Nas.
Nas is a very kind of specific, you get what I'm saying? It's almost like only Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Like
I'm thinking, because I don't know, because I want to say Eminem, but I feel like Eminem's another one that I don't see going on the Versus stage.
Yeah, I would more so, I wouldn't see him, I definitely don't see him doing it at all. Like,
yeah, I don't know who will go up against Nas. Maybe I'm trying him for saying that he would hit the Versus stage.
Yeah, Jay-Z wouldn't go against someone that could beat him. Yeah, exactly that too. He would never go. But I mean, the versus thing too is also. Do they ever pick like an official winner or loser? Do they ever do that or no?
Nah,
like
that's what I'm saying. Why are these people scared to
There's
go?
not,
Like,
there's never a winner or a loser.
Yeah, it's really kind of just subject to your own opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. The public opinion is what determines it after. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like who gets the most
I think that's what they
memes
nervous. I think that's what a lot of people are nervous about because you can't really control. After that, you can't really control the public opinion at that point. They just gonna say what they say.
Yeah, Andre 3000 is another person. And you know what, too? I was going to
Andre
say
3000 and Nas. Yep.
Andre 3000.
Right.
That's true.
And I was even thinking Andre 3000 for Jay-Z, but I was like, Andre, he stays so low-key that he doesn't even have, other than, you know, his work with Outkast, with Big Boy, he doesn't have like even a whole body. He never even did a solo album. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess you can count Love Below.
Yeah, she
you know
said,
what I mean?
Bow Wow. Get out of here.
Get out of here with that Bow Wow. But I ain't gonna lie though, a sleeper, a good versus. I would like to see Nas against Ice Cube, like a different East Coast versus West Coast. I feel like as rappers turn businessmen where they are now, but still kind of being creative in their own way, I think that would be dope to see them go back and forth with their classics and some of their new shit that they made. That would be dope to see.
I don't know about Ice Cube. I like to see Nas and Snoop. I think Nas and Snoop would
be dope too.
Yeah.
How about Mos Def? How about Mos Def?
Well, see, Mos Def, that's another nigga who don't like name 10 most. I think if you don't even have 10 hits, you shouldn't hit a versus stage.
True.
And I wouldn't say Mos Def don't got 10 hits.
With Nas, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, lyrical. If we're talking straight lyrics, but Nas got at least, I would say, 10 songs that he could play that people would be like, okay.
I
you know
agree.
what I'm saying?
I would have to agree. You're right.
Mos Def, one of the greatest rappers, I agree, but not and he didn't. That wasn't his career. You know, he didn't care about making hits and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but yeah, yo, definitely interesting to see that whole Jay-Z opinion on verses. And it's funny, he doesn't have anything to do with title anymore at all, I guess, right? Jay-Z?
Like, I don't think so.
I think I think
he might still do. But
I heard
he maybe has some kind of ties to it, but not like crazy ties like before.
Gotcha. All right, we're gonna see.